The 2026 Caterpillar 6x6 Motorhome could be the ultimate answer to one simple question. What happens when you take the engineering philosophy of a massive heavy-duty machine and turn it into a luxury home capable of crossing almost anything? Forget ordinary RVs, forget polished highway campers, and forget vehicles that need a perfect road to reach their destination. Imagine a six-wheel drive expedition monster built around extreme durability, enormous ground clearance, massive tires, and enough living space to make a luxury apartment look small. But there is one brutal compromise hidden inside this incredible concept, and it could completely change your opinion of the machine. Stay until the end, because the biggest strength of a Caterpillar-based 6x6 motorhome could also become its biggest weakness. The first thing that would make this machine unforgettable is its sheer physical presence. A heavy-duty Caterpillar-inspired chassis could support 3 axles, reinforced suspension components, oversized all-terrain tires, and a massive camper body positioned high above the ground. The front could feature a commanding grille, powerful LED lighting, heavy-duty steel protection, integrated recovery points, a massive winch, and protective panels designed to survive serious off-road abuse. High-mounted air intakes could help protect the engine from dust and water, while enormous wheel arches would provide room for tires, designed to maintain traction in mud, sand, gravel, and rocky terrain. This wouldn't be a motorhome that simply looks rugged. Every part would need to communicate one message: keep moving when the road disappears. The 6-wheel drive system would be the heart of the machine. Instead of relying on a conventional all-wheel drive setup designed primarily for slippery roads, a serious expedition platform could use selectable 4-wheel drive and 6-wheel drive modes, locking differentials, low-range gearing, advanced traction management, and heavy-duty axles that would give the vehicle the ability to distribute torque across multiple wheels when one or more tires lose contact with the ground. Deep mud, loose sand, steep climbs, rocky trails, and uneven surfaces could become challenges rather than automatic obstacles. The suspension would also need to be engineered for extreme conditions, combining enormous articulation with enough strength to support the weight of the vehicle and its luxury living module. Now imagine stepping inside after driving through terrain that would stop a normal RV completely. The contrast could be unbelievable. Instead of exposed metal and basic camping equipment, the interior could feature a spacious lounge, premium seating, a full kitchen, a large dining area, private sleeping quarters, a luxury bathroom, and intelligent climate control, high-quality wood, durable composite surfaces, premium upholstery, ambient lighting, panoramic windows, and modern appliances could turn the enormous camper body into a genuine luxury residence. The living area could be designed for long-term travel rather than weekend camping, with dedicated storage for clothing, food, tools, outdoor equipment, spare parts, and emergency supplies. But luxury is only half of the story. The real purpose of a vehicle like this is independence. Large solar panels across the roof could recharge a high-capacity battery system, while onboard generators and advanced energy management software could keep critical systems operating far from civilization. Massive freshwater tanks, filtration equipment, gray water storage, water heating, refrigeration, satellite communications, and high-speed connectivity could allow travelers to remain in remote locations for extended periods. A central digital control system could monitor battery levels, solar generation, water supply, fuel consumption, tire pressure, suspension status, and interior temperature from one interface. And if you're enjoying this extreme look at one of the wildest motorhomes imaginable, hit like and subscribe because we bring you more massive trucks, future motorhomes, expedition vehicles, and automotive concepts built for people who refuse to stay on ordinary roads. The driving experience would be completely different from a normal RV, sitting high above the road. The driver would have an enormous field of view, while multiple exterior cameras could provide a 360-degree perspective around the vehicle. Advanced braking systems, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane departure alerts, collision warnings, and intelligent parking assistance could make managing such a massive machine significantly easier. Even with all that technology, however, the driver would need to respect its dimensions. This is not a vehicle designed for narrow city streets or crowded parking lots. It is built for open roads, remote highways, deserts, mountains, and wilderness. On long journeys, the heavy-duty platform could provide exceptional stability, while the camper suspension and insulated living module could reduce the vibration and harshness normally associated with commercial-grade trucks. Fuel capacity would also be critical. A serious expedition motorhome needs enough range to travel deep into remote areas without constantly searching for fuel stations. Large tanks, efficient engine management, and careful energy planning could dramatically extend its operational range. Maintenance would also be designed around durability, with components selected for reliability and accessibility in environments where a normal workshop might be hundreds of kilometers away. But now comes the hidden problem I promised at the beginning. The greatest strength of a Caterpillar 6x6 motorhome would also be its biggest weakness: weight and size. A machine built with a heavy-duty chassis, 6 driven wheels, huge tires, reinforced suspension, enormous fuel capacity, and a fully equipped luxury interior could become extremely heavy. That means higher fuel consumption, more expensive tires, greater maintenance costs, specialized transportation requirements, and serious restrictions in certain cities and roads. Even turning around on a narrow trail could become a major operation. Yet for the people who would actually want this vehicle, those compromises may be completely acceptable. The point isn't convenience. The point is capability. This machine would be designed for explorers who want to travel farther, stay longer, and reach places where conventional motorhomes simply cannot go. Imagine waking up beside a remote mountain range, preparing breakfast inside a luxury kitchen, checking the solar system, starting the heavy-duty engine, and continuing your journey without needing a hotel, campground, or nearby city. That is the real attraction. A 2026 Caterpillar 6x6 motorhome, if developed as a serious expedition concept, would not simply be an RV. It would be a self-contained mobile base, a luxury apartment on 6 driven wheels, and a mechanical statement of independence. It would be massive, expensive, demanding, and completely impractical for ordinary daily life. But when the pavement ends and the wilderness begins, those same qualities could transform it into one of the most capable adventure vehicles imaginable. And that is exactly why this kind of machine is so fascinating. It doesn't ask where the road goes. It asks how far you're willing to go after the road ends.